Can you talk about betrayal trauma? How do you recommend us dealing with triggers? So triggers are another interesting one. Come to the webinar next week because I'm going to dive very deep into triggers. But let me give you the 30,000 foot view. A trigger has three parts. There's a memory, there's a thought, and then there's a response. Okay, that's what a trigger is. The trigger, by definition, the trigger is the response. The trigger is not a memory, and a trigger is not a thought about the memory. The trigger is the physiological response that happens in the body because of a thought. And that thought happens because of a memory. So stick with me. So it's a three-part process, okay? When I have a physiological change in my body, we call that a dysregulation. My nervous system becomes dysregulated. And we've all felt it, right? Your heart starts racing, your stomach drops, elephant on your chest, hard to swallow, sweating, all these other symptoms, right? The physiological response, that dysregulation in the nervous system, that's what a trigger in the trauma world, that's the trigger. So that's how I use it. So when people say, Beth, help me stop my triggers, right? Well, I can't, because if you are not safe, your body is going to send you a message. Your nervous system is going to send you a message that you are not safe. So I ask people to clarify the question. And this is betrayal trauma 101 right here, triggers, right? So when we have a memory of what our partners did, that's just a memory. It's one of thousands that we have every single day, right? It's just information that's coming into our brain. That's what it is. And I always use this example of the Marriott Hotel. A lot of things happened at the Marriott. So when I'm driving down the street, I see McDonald's, I see Cracker Barrel, I see oil change place, I see a Marriott. Oh, Marriott, wait a minute. Now I have a thought. I didn't care about the McDonald's, I didn't care about Cracker Barrel, I didn't care about the oil change place. So my brain didn't stop. But as soon as I saw that Marriott, my brain stopped. And now I had a thought. This is the second part. So the first part is just the information coming into the brain. There's a Marriott. The second part is the thought. Oh, yeah, the Marriott. I know what my husband did there. I can't believe he did that to me. How could he have done this to me? How could he have destroyed my life like that? What's happening? I'm spiraling. And then guess what? I have the trigger. Now I'm having the dysregulation in my nervous system because I'm not safe. If we want to manage triggers, we have to understand this concept. This is the education piece of reconciliation. And if we don't understand this, we're going to go through life thinking we're crazy. And if the unfaithful partners don't understand this, they're going to go through life telling us we are crazy. You're not crazy. You have a memory. That memory triggered a thought. That thought basically said you're not safe, which then caused your nervous system to become dysregulated.